The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Who is this guy?
He's a local boy.
His name is Todd. He's a talker.
You know, like on the radio?
I mean, for entertainment.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube tonight. Oh my gosh, a jam-packed show for a Friday night. It is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing from a really great band called American Whale. They've got a single called Idiots of the Cosmos. They're also playing tomorrow night down at the Yellow Cab Tavern. But we're going to be hearing that song just around 6:45 or so. Also, Intern Will is here with his Punchline report, his final Punchline report before he goes away to college at Ohio State University. So we're going to talk to him a little bit. He was kind of giving me a preview of some of his jokes tonight, and one of them involves a snake. And it turns out that Will had a teacher who had a pet snake in the classroom, and I want to hear about this. So we're going to get to that. Also, we have a current events quiz coming up in the 6 o'clock hour for tickets to see Motley Crue down at Riverbend Music Center on August 25th. Well, the first thing I got to get to is hooning. Hooning! You know hooning. I bet you know some hooners. Okay, so earlier today, I was perusing the interwebs, as I do when I put the show together, and I stumbled across a website from another TV station here in town, and it said that the city of Dayton police are stepping up their patrols tomorrow. And then it goes into this. It is illegal to not only participate in street racing, stunt driving, or street takeovers, but observers or anyone rendering assistance can be charged under the same portion of the Ohio Revised Code. So I thought this was kind of arbitrary because I looked at some of the other websites, even WHIO.com. I didn't see anything on there. I didn't see this on any of the other websites. So my question is there some sort of planned street takeover that is supposed to come down tomorrow in Dayton that we're not aware of other than this story? Because clearly, if the police are going to step up their patrols and their presence in the city of Dayton on Saturday specifically, there's got to be something out there somewhere where the hooners are getting together and saying, hey, let's go hoon in Dayton. And I'm wondering if do they connect on the social media? Is there some sort of subreddit somewhere? Dayton Hooners, where if you're a hooner, that's what they call them, by the way. If you didn't know, those idiots that, do this in the streets and do donuts and burnouts and hang outside the window and, they're called hooners.
That makes it much less cool.
It does. But I'm just curious because this seems like such a random story and an announcement from the police. It's not like they're saying, sometimes on the holidays, well, we're stepping up our presence out on the highway because of speeders and DUI. We're used to hearing that. You get that warning all the time. But immediately they go to street takeover, stunt driving, and street racing. So I'm wondering if there's supposed to be some big hooning event in Dayton tomorrow, and this is the first we're hearing about it. I'm sure that there are some people listening right now that may be Hooners or maybe no Hooners. If you do, could you have them or yourself give me a call, 937-957-1290. I'd like to know what is happening tomorrow in the city of Dayton. If there is, in fact, some sort of hooning get together, shindig. I don't know what you call it. I think the people in the Miami Valley, especially those in downtown Dayton, would like to know. If they're going to go downtown tomorrow for some sort of activity, they'd like to know if they're going to encounter hooning. I think that's only fair. Once again, 937-957-1290. Speaking also of downtown Dayton, I saw this story. The Dayton Business Journal reported that the Dayton Vitality Hotel ceased operations today. I would bet half of you, maybe a little more, have no idea what the Dayton Vitality Hotel is. This is the hotel that is in downtown Dayton that's attached to the convention center and the transportation center, the parking garage down there. It used to be a million years ago, Stouffer's Top of the Plaza. I remember going there as a kid with my family because one morning, I was listening to WHIO radio, listening to the Bob Sweeney show, and I won brunch for four at Stouffer's Top of the Plaza Hotel for myself and my family. And we went to Stouffer's and had brunch. That was kind of cool. Then that closed down, and then it became, I think it was the Crown Plaza Hotel, and then that went away. And then in 2025, the hotel went through a remodel. It featured, new meeting spaces, an outdoor pool, a 24-hour fitness center. And then today we hear it's closing. And I'm wondering why, after a year, they decided that they can't make it. That is odd to me. Now, I can't imagine what it's like trying to run a business in tough economic times. Certainly a hotel. I have no idea what that's like. But I'm a little surprised at this, that after only a year, that this place is saying, yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here. I thought, were people not happy staying there? So I looked at the Google reviews. And they got 3.8 stars out of 5. And there were 102 reviews. That's on Google. TripAdvisor, 3.9.5 stars out of 50 reviews. And I will tell you, they're probably, maybe 70-30 towards the positive. There was some negative reviews, but there's always negative reviews. One person wrote, the room is fine, not a fan of the industrial look and no carpet. The bathtub needs a grab bar as it's too hard to get in and out with the half glass wall on it. Would I recommend this hotel? No. Okay. Then there's this one. Easiest check-in process at any downtown-based hotel. Very responsive from texting and staff support. But then there's another one. Absolute worst hotel experience in my life. Our hallway on the 10th floor had multiple rooms with unattended dogs in them that barked nonstop for hours. One person said room looked like an unfinished garage of a new home. Another person wrote, we came for a wedding being held across the street and would highly recommend it. The staff was amazing and responsive. Another one, we stayed here for my boyfriend's brother's wedding with a huge family, a multi-day event. I don't normally write reviews, but the staff was just so lovely. And then my favorite, housekeeping will just unlock the door without knocking. She didn't apologize for entering without permission, just looked at us and then shut the door. Oops. Well, maybe, did you put the don't disturb sign out? So I'd be curious, if anybody has any inside info on the Vitality Hotel in downtown Dayton, I thought at one time, wasn't there talk of turning that into a Hard Rock hotel and maybe / casino? I remember hearing that. I know that it said Hard Rock Hotel. I don't know if it was Park Casino because I know in Cincinnati they've got that. So maybe they were thinking of doing it here. I'm just curious if anybody has any information on that. 937-957-1290. Still looking for a Hooner out there. Apparently, there's a Hooner Hootenanny going on this weekend in Dayton.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hello, everybody. I bet Heather Campbell knows a lot of Hooners. You know any Hooners? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your comment, Heather. Sorry you're not feeling good. Well, you better get some rest for your hooning adventure tomorrow. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know Hooners. Hey, Tim. Tim, I got to tell you, I don't know if you saw, but I shared the pictures of your pizza truck, and it looks fabulous because I remember what it looked like sitting in your driveway when you guys pulled it out of the wooded area. It's looking good. Looking good. Hooner's gonna hoon. Oh, Heather, you know what? Mary had her gallbladder taken out when she and I were dating, and it made a huge difference. Holy cow. There was a period of time in there where she was just every time she ate, it was not good. Finally had to break down and have it removed. Probably do you some good. Oh, I understand. Yeah, hospitals are no fun. Oh, yeah. That would be great, Tim. We could have a pizza party right out in front of the studio during the show. That'd be cool. I'm really surprised that no Hooners have called. How disappointing. You can't count on Hooners for anything. It did. It 100% did, Heather. She was in bad shape. Because the other thing, too, is it wasn't just, she'd have a reaction when she ate something specific. It would just come and go. And every time it would come, it would be worse and worse. And she fought it for a while, but she finally said, that's enough. And I believe they did it like, what is it? Laparoscopically? Is that what it is? Something like that. It wasn't like a big surgery. They put some holes in her stomach and sucked it out. In fact, it was outpatient. I think she was maybe only at the hospital for like 5 or 6 hours. She went in, put her to sleep, sucked it right out of her. I mean, there's a recovery, obviously, but I don't think it was probably like a few days. And I seem to recall she did it like on a Thursday. So she recovered Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and went back to work on Monday. Not invasive at all.
One lawmaker is taking on squish toys. Well, the latest at 5:30 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
This will be fun for all of us, won't it?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
You are a stupid idiot!
Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too.
Idiot! Wake up, idiot!
Silly dilly dilly, yo. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's true.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, I think this idiot in this story, this is a Hall of Fame caliber idiot. So this past Tuesday at General Douglas MacArthur Park in Staten Island, New York, a 10-year-old girl was at the park. I'm assuming unsupervised, but she was at the park. You'll find kids hanging out at the park. She's 10. She walked into the bathroom, and while she was in there, she discovered an M80. Like a little explosive. So she leaves the bathroom, and she's got this M80, and she's apparently going around, and this is what witnesses say. She's going around asking people at the park, do you have a lighter? So this 10-year-old's got the M80, and she's asking people. Well, the adults just looked at her like, no. You don't get a lighter. You've got an M80. So she asks this other guy, some dude. This person gives her the lighter. Within moments after lighting said M80 in her left hand, it blows up. Catastrophic injuries to her hand, burns to her fingers. Family later said that she may lose eyesight in one of her eyes because of the explosion. Witnesses reported hearing a loud boom near the bathroom area. Police quickly responded, applied a tourniquet before taking the girl to the hospital where she's listed in stable conditions. But here's the thing that's so idiotic about this. 100%, if a 10-year-old comes up and asks you if they can have a lighter, you're an idiot if you give them the lighter. You're a bigger idiot if you actually are an employee of the Department of Parks and Recreation. As this guy is, or I should say was. Oh my gosh. His name is Joshua Moe. Joshua Moe. He's 24. He was arrested at the scene. He's facing charges of endangering the welfare of a child and reckless endangerment. During his arrest, he told cops, quote, "Yes, I gave her the lighter. I didn't think this would have happened. She wanted the lighter to light a firework. I wanted to make them happy. Have fun." Oh my gosh. Cops are trying to determine how the illegal firework ended up in the bathroom. And Moe is out of a job and facing jail time.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Heather, take an Uber. That's right, Harvey. Mo don't work here no mo. Oh, our other dog now has a bladder infection. Oh, this year just keeps on giving and giving. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, bum. I'm going to the Totally Tubular Festival tomorrow night at the Rose Music Center, and I'm very, very hopeful that it doesn't storm. I don't want to be outside when it's storming. Oh, here's the commercial. Totally Tubular. All right, Will, I'm going to turn on your camera, not your mic yet, though. I got to call a story, and then we'll get to you. I haven't seen any of those bands with the exception of Flock of Seagulls. I've seen Flock several times.
It's all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
And talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now!
Call me!
He's laughing at us right on the radio.
Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up around 6:45, the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing a great single from American Whale called Idiot of the Cosmos. They're also playing tomorrow night at the Yellow Cab Tavern downtown. So that's coming up. Also, here in a couple of minutes, Will's Punchline Report, his final Punchline Report before he scoots off to college at Ohio State. And after 6 o'clock, we have a current events quiz for tickets to see Motley Crue. 937-957-1290 is the number. Barb and Vandalia. Hey, Barb.
Well, hi, Todd.
How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I heard you talking about the former Stouffer's Hotel.
Yes,
and, so they opened in 1977, and I worked for a local company, and that was a big deal when that hotel opened. They had a big grand opening party, and so I went to the party, and
I bet Lou M was there.
He probably was.
Was. Big Lou.
Yeah. I mean, it was just such an amazing evening. I was just so excited. I mean, I was only in my 20s, pretty young, and that was like,
I'm sure he was still hitting on you. It didn't matter if you were in your younger 20s, early 20s. It didn't matter.
So, but yeah, it was just such a wonderful evening, and they treated us to a wonderful meal. I mean, it was very crowded. Lots of people there, lots of local people, And I'm just so sad that they didn't make it. I mean,
well, see, here's the thing. I mean, this I don't know how many different companies have owned that hotel over the years. I remember Stouffer's, and then I remember for a while it was the Plaza, and then the Crown Plaza, and then this, whatever this is, the Dayton Vitality, not very very vital, I guess.
Right.
But they closed after a year.
Well, and I wish, the city of Dayton is not too inviting anymore. There's not much left to attract people downtown to.
Well, I don't know, Barbara. I feel like, especially over at the ballpark, there's a ton of stuff going on. There's some great hotels over there.
Yeah,
I've had friends stay there when they've come into town, and they love it. So there are things going on, but I don't know what it is about that one particular location. But who knows?
And it's kind of hidden. It's kind of out of the way, and so I really am sad that they couldn't make a go of it. They couldn't promote it. I wish that. Well, and I think the Chamber of Commerce was involved with that too, as far as getting it up to speed. Because I had heard a rumor too that they were going to make it into apartments for veterans, but then that kind of fell through, and they were able to. Yeah. I appreciate that, Barb. I got to fly here, but I also heard that it was going to be a Hard Rock. I had heard somewhere in the news. I remember hearing that there was talk about it becoming a Hard Rock hotel and casino, or just a Hard Rock hotel. And I remember when I heard that, I thought, Hard Rock Dayton? That seems, I don't know. It just didn't seem all that exciting. As much as I love the city of Dayton, Hard Rock is in, Los Angeles and New York, and even the Cincinnati location. Dayton, I don't know. We've got some drunk and disorderly news to talk about.
He was a drunk and a fool.
Are you drunk? Drunk fool!
Bunch of drunk fools.
You drunk? Everybody's drunk. Drunk.
I'm the one who acted like a big fat fool.
You drunk.
When you hear stories about people being extradited from one state to another, or from one country to another, it's usually for some sort of just wild, crazy crime. Right? It could be murder. It could be rape. It could be, crimes against humanity. All these things. You hear that, and when you hear somebody's being extradited, you think, oh my God, what did they do? What did they do? A man from North Carolina is being extradited to Maryland after, in July, urinating on 4 people at a Morgan Wallen concert. Country artist Morgan Wallen, yeah. So this guy, his name's Jason Reed. He was at the show at the M&T Bank Stadium in July, and apparently this idiot was so drunk that right there in the crowd drops trowel and just starts whizzing. And his target, unfortunately, was a man, his wife, and his 2 nieces, one who was 8 years old. So they're sitting there, or probably standing, or either way, it doesn't matter. And this guy's taking a whiz all over him. And, of course, they notify the authorities. The cops show up. They think there's a fight. That's what they heard. There was a fight. So they show up. They discover what the situation is, and they take the drunk and disorderly fool away. Well, you thought that might be the end of it, right? You just kind of brush it off as some drunk fool. You move on with your life. Well, that's not what happened. The city of Maryland prosecutor has decided to press charges against this dude for indecent exposure and public urination, which are misdemeanors, but they've upgraded it to second-degree assault. Assault with deadly urine, I guess. So now this guy is being extradited back from North Carolina to Maryland. Of all the things that you could be extradited for, and when he goes to jail, because he'll probably go to jail, I'm always interested in that conversation when somebody ends up in jail for something so asinine like that, when you're in there with the hardened criminals and they're asking you, what are you in here for? You know, you've got bank robbers, you've got murderers, you've got, all the worst of the worst. And you're like, oh, I whizzed on some people at a concert.
Urination.
That's right. That's right. All right. It is that time once again. Will's Punchline Report. Let me try that again. There we go. Evening Edge. It's Will's Punchline Report. I don't know if that really sounded like Don Pardo, but Will has no idea who that is, do you? Do you know who that is? Nope. That was the longtime announcer of Saturday Night Live. Live from New York.
Okay, so I guess I know his voice.
You know his voice, yeah.
I know his voice.
He's no longer with us, but I don't know, they might still use his voice. They got it on tape, recorded. You know what tape is, right? Audio tape. What is this tape you speak of? Well, Intern Will, of course, as I said, is my intern, and he came to the show last year. He wants to be a comedy writer in his career, and I said, all right, well, come do something on the show, and here we are. He does this Punchline Report from time to time, and it's sort of like Weekend Update on SNL, where he gives us the headline and then a punchline, and I usually give it a laugh or I give it a groan. Usually he does pretty well. Sometimes I like to just give him a little grief and give him a groan, but I appreciate what he does. And this is his last Punchline Report before going away to college. Now, when do you report to OSU?
The 18th.
The 18th.
The 18th.
Oh, just days away.
Days away.
All right. All right. Can I give you some advice?
Yes.
I'm going to be sort of parental here.
Okay.
Don't do drugs and don't drink. It's rampant up there in Columbus. Okay? So don't do it. Keep your nose clean. Oliver, don't brush me off. Don't brush me off. I care about him. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's get it rolling here.
A DC bomb squad recently identified a suspected bomb as an adult toy. Said the police, honest mistake. They both make things bang.
I like that one. All right. Let's keep it rolling.
Number 2. Police were called after a deer carcass was mistaken for a human body. Reports say that the deceased was a real John Doe.
I get it. Yeah, I like that.
I get what he's going for.
Yeah.
A Disney adult has been accused of stalking Peter Pan, and now she's not allowed within 1,000 feet of Mermaid Lagoon.
I missed the button. Sorry. Okay. I like that one. I like that one. And it's funny that you have that in your copy there, because I have that story coming up just after 6:00.
A perfect segue.
That is this crazy adult Disney adults. Does anybody are you married to a Disney adult, or are you a Disney adult? Somebody who's obsessed with Disney, but you're an adult? I'd love to chat with you. 937-957-1290. But you continue, Will.
Okay. A woman set a record for completing a virtual ultra marathon on a treadmill. Her winning pace was set to speed run.
I saw that story too. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah. A class pet python started a fire while trying to escape a Virginia middle school. I guess the snake was burning more than bridges.
All right. So before you get to the last one, you told me that you had a teacher or a couple of teachers that had pet snakes in your classroom.
Yes, I had 2 different science teachers over my high school and middle school career who had pet snakes.
Now, are you a fan of snakes? Do you
Absolutely
have any
not.
issue with snakes? Okay. See, I don't like snakes. They scare me to death. Even little garter snakes. I am no fan of those. I've seen them in the yard sometimes and I freak out and scream like a little girl. I don't know that I that's weird that a teacher would have that in their classroom for some reason. I feel like it's just odd.
Yeah, we didn't examine it.
Right.
It wasn't used as
it wasn't a
toy or learning object
or a form of punishment. Okay.
Better take careful notes or the snake will get you.
Yeah. All right. So give me, how many, was that?
Last one.
Okay, last one. Let's hear it.
Harry Potter actress Jessie Cave recently posted about making 5 figures a week on OnlyFans, where clients can explore her chamber of secrets.
Oh my God. Wow, those were great. Good job, Will.
Thank you.
Good job. Well, good luck at Ohio State. Very proud of you. Make sure you come back, during the holidays. Would love to have you on the show, okay?
Definitely.
All right.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education. It's entertainment. It's fun for the
Now
entire
get
family.
out!
And
No,
it
I'm
is
just
the
kidding.
most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Well, good job, Will. Good job.
Thank you.
Locally heavy storms tomorrow.
A nice change of pace.
What's that?
A nice change of pace.
But what does that mean when he says overall confidence is low? It's like heavy rainfall, damaging winds, low risk of a brief tornado, overall confidence low. So what does that mean? How am I supposed to plan my life that way? The Miami County Fair. I don't get this commercial. Why do they say you should call twice? Does that make any sense?
It reinforces the message.
I don't know. When I hear it, I feel like somebody made a mistake in the edit. Like they did a pickup. Like when you're reading a commercial.
Yeah.
Right. You might screw up a line or the last word of the line. So you do a pickup and you say the line again. Right. Like you could say, you should call 644-6444. But then you screw up the phone number. So you say, you should call 644-6445. And then somebody went in and edited it together, but they put you should call in there twice. That's what I hear. I hear like, oh, that's an edit mistake.
Well, I thought that was two different people saying.
But that is an argument that has been made here.
Yeah.
But I think for the casual listener, when you just drop in and hear that, you can't tell that. Their voices sound the same. It's weird to me. I don't know. But I don't have any say in that.
I mean, most of my concern goes to the evil Mary Poppins they have as the generic competitor. But...
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, I don't know if you're paying attention to this, but the long-awaited trial in the death of Tupac Shakur started in Las Vegas this past week. Dwayne Keefe D. Is that his? Keefe D. Davis. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. Is the only person ever charged in connection with the rapper's death. Let's see, that happened in 1996. Tupac was killed following a fight at the MGM Grand. Tupac was in the passenger seat of a 1996 BMW 7 when he was shot by 40 caliber bullets fired from a Glock handgun during a red light stop. And rapper Suge Knight was driving. He survived the shooting. I bring this up because the BMW that he was in is for sale. There is a car dealer in Las Vegas called Celebrity Cars. They are selling this car, bullet holes and all, for $1.75 million. That is a creepy, creepy car to add to your luxury car collection. Don't you think? That's crazy. So I guess they tried to sell it once before. They even offered it to Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars, and he turned it down. They wanted $1.5 million. Even for him, I guess there were standards.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Who, Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Sunny.
In 15 minutes and immediately when it breaks. I'm Ron Otto, 1290 at 95.7 WHIO. Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
WHIO is all news.
Dayton's news
all talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
It's time for something different.
There's been enough thinking.
Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up religion.
Don't be so serious about everything.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Let's just chill, huh?
Let's have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh my God! I'm gorgeous!
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up after 6:35, probably around 6:45 or so. It is the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase. We're going to be hearing a great song by a local band called American Whale. And they're going to be actually playing tomorrow night at the Yellow Cab Tavern in downtown Dayton. So we'll chat a little bit about that. Their song is called Idiot of the Cosmos. So that's coming up. Also, we have a current events quiz. Tickets to see Motley Crue down at Riverbend Music Center August 25th. If you would like to take a current events quiz and score those tickets, be the 6th caller right now at 937-957-1290. We've got some Disney news.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of kids. There's so much that we share. It's a small world after all. It's a small
Okay, all right. We get it. Holy cow, those kids. So I saw this story making the rounds this week, and I don't know anything about this particular girl or woman, I guess you could say. She's 27. I'll give her the respect and call her a woman. But I have heard of obsessed Disney adults. People who are adults who, it's one thing to like Disney. Like, I've got some friends who, when their kids were growing up and they were well off, they were able to afford it, they'd take their 3 kids to Disney every year. Every year they would go. And they loved going to Disney. I understand. I've been there. I get it. But there are some people who just go overboard, whether it is with their extensive Disney collection of crap or dressing like their favorite character, or just pretending, as they go up through the day that the world is a big, happy, small world after all. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Maybe you're one of those people. Maybe you're married to one of those people. Maybe you know some of those people. But this particular woman, her name is Tony. Don't have a last name, but she's on the TikTok. She's 27, and she apparently is a longtime Peter Pan superfan. For 10 years, she's been following Peter Pan at the Disney theme parks. Like, she will show up, camera in hand, usually streaming photographs, and essentially stalk Peter Pan. She brings Peter Pan gifts. She talks to Peter Pan when he's trying to talk to other people. She's like hugged Peter Pan. And it's not just like one of these one-off encounters. It's like repeatedly. And I don't know if she does this because she's making money off of social media. One recent video went viral. 24 million views. 24 million views. That is insane. Apparently in that video, she gave Peter Pan a homemade gift. I'm sure the character actors at Disney love getting gifts from their many fans. And I watched the video. He looks a little surprised and a little concerned. She then follows the performer around the park. She says what did she say? They tell him they love Peter Pan and plan to come back and see him again the following week. She apparently doesn't have a job. She's making enough from social media videos. People who follow her or have seen her videos accuse her of stalking, harassing. Commentators joke that the actor probably, quote, wishes he could actually fly away. But this isn't the first character / actor at Disney who's had problems like this. And I've heard these stories before. One of the biggest stories out there is the woman from the Frozen, Elsa. There's been stories. There was one woman who played Elsa. Her name was Elisa Klinzing. She alleged that a male guest once hugged her, sniffed her, and then whispered sexually explicit comments in her ear. Yeah, that's creepy, man. That is creepy. She says she filed incidents with Disney, but nothing ever really happened, and now she has PTSD from it. That is just really weird. That is, I don't know if this is just her doing social media and trying to make money, or if in fact she is a little obsessed. Could be a little of both. And speaking of things obsessed that have to do with Disney, here's the latest controversy. And I know Anthony's on the line for the quiz. We'll get to him in a second. But if you are a big fan of Disney and you follow Disney, one of the big deals down at Disney and their resorts, for some strange reason, are trash cans. Have you heard this before? Trash cans. Now, the reason this is a big deal is because Disney has decided that they are going to replace the trash cans throughout the park and throughout the resort. And what they're replacing them with are what they're calling smart bins. These trash cans can combine or compact the waste. They're bigger, so the trash cans don't have to be emptied as often. But people, hardcore Disney people, are losing their minds. And the reason they're losing their minds is because these new smart bins have a round top. Now, why would people be upset by that? Well, apparently, and I've never heard this before, the trash cans that they have had are flat tops. Quote, where am I supposed to eat now? Eating on a top of a trash can at Epcot during a festival is basically a rite of passage. People put their food on top of the trash can because I guess there aren't maybe enough places to sit and eat. So you're putting your food on top of a trash can while strangers come up and throw trash. You're chomping down on a $45 hamburger. That's what they're upset about. They're upset about the trash cans. can't you just sit down somewhere and eat out of your lap? Just put your food in your lap. Kids have been doing that on the playground for years, for decades. People do that downtown during lunch break. That is insane. And people are really upset because of the trash cans at Disney. That's something. All right, we got Anthony in Dayton. Well, I thought we had Anthony in Dayton. No, it's not answering. It's not working. Hey, can you pick him up, put him on? Thank you. Anthony, Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Thank goodness. We were having some technical problems. All right. You want to take the current events quiz?
Well, certainly.
Let's get it going here, Anthony.
Oh, my God. Listen, everybody. It's the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz.
A quiz, hotshot. Can you answer the question?
I bet you think you're pretty smart, huh? Now, here's your host, Todd Hollst.
Sponsored locally by Titan Graphics. Thank you very much, Norm Kelly, official announcer of the Evening Edge Current Events Quiz. All right, well, Anthony, I am far behind in this segment, so we're going to zip through this, okay?
Roger.
Okay, gotcha. All right, you are playing for tickets to see Motley Crue at Riverbend. I'm going to give you 3 questions, 3 possible answers. The answer is always C. Here's question number 1. Authorities in Salzburg, Austria say during an event at the home of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart celebrating his 270th birthday, thieves made off with A, his personal chamber pot, B, his large collection of lace cravats, cuffs, jabots, and wigs, or C, over 200 miniature souvenir gold statuettes of Mozart posing with his dog.
It would have to be C, Todd.
You got it. That is correct. All right, here's question number 2. A father and son fishing in a lake in Pennsylvania over the weekend were surprised when they caught A, 2-pound red-bellied sea monkey, B, a 2-pound red-bellied miniature mermaid, or C, a 2-pound red-belly piranha.
C, Todd. Final answer.
You got That's right. If you didn't know, piranhas aren't from Pennsylvania. They don't grow there. All right, here's the last question for the big win. Scientists studying ways for divers to beat getting the bends have been experimenting by submerging A guy who claimed he was basically Aquaman, B, human-sized inflatable dummies named after the members of NSYNC, or C, pigs in diving suits and diapers.
C, Todd.
You got it. Well, congratulations. You are the winner, Anthony. Hang on the line and we'll get your details. That might be the fastest current events quiz we've ever done.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Reboot. Brother. I know, but it just it's weird to me. It's a hooting hootenanny. Oh, it's Friday, Joel. People are doing other stuff on Fridays generally. At least that's what I've found. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I know they're out there. That sounds good tonight. Margaritas. Margarita sounds good to me. Something different. Now. Hey now, pull more margarita. I screwed that one up. Have you heard that before? You haven't heard that? See if I can find it. Here it is.
Funny on WHIO.
There are some things you don't have to explain. You just know them. The sound of the box opening, the smell, that first salty, cheesy crunch. For generations, we've known it simply as Cheez-It. But before it became a pantry staple, before it became a lunchbox legend, before the whole country knew its name, it was born here, Dayton, Ohio. In 1921, the Green and Green Company created a little cracker that would go on to become an American icon. A piece of Dayton history baked into every square. And now, after all these years, we're coming back to where it all began. A history marker will be unveiled to honor Green and Green and the Dayton story behind one of America's most beloved snacks. So if you're from Dayton, this isn't just a cracker. It's a little piece of us. It's ingenuity, it's history, it's hometown pride with a whole lot of cheese. Come be there when Dayton remembers where the Cheez-It story began, because some legends deserve a marker, and some hometown legends deserve a little crunch. Cheez-It, born in Dayton, loved everywhere. And you can get your tickets for the Evening Edge sneak peek party of the Green and Green Company Cheez-It historical marker happening Tuesday, September 1st, 5 to 7 p.m. Carillon Brewing Company, right there at Carillon Historical Park. Tickets are only $10. You get unlimited soft drinks, your own bag of Cheez-Its, a very cool Evening Edge Cheez-It commemorative poster, and just the thrill of being there. You can get tickets at eveningedgetodd.com, and I hope to see you there.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else. Just for you, keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
That was my aim.
Have all the shows this week been weather related? Talking about the weather?
Am
I gonna have to use
the only no, I think the only show that not the only. Why don't you use Wednesdays? Well, hold on. See, I would do Wednesdays, but the Wing It Wednesday guest I had, the event was today. So it's not a huge deal.
Oh, I never.
Well, I understand. Why don't you just use tonight's?
I asked.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, I was like.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I thought you were just asking which one to use.
No, I was gonna say it's maybe the only good day to use for best of. That's unfortunate how it's been all crappy weather. And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I don't know that. Let's see. Tuesday was that way. Last night, Nick Dunn was on talking about the weekend. No, actually, you know what? That might not be bad because he did talk about Friday, but he also talked about the weather on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I don't care. Pick whatever you want. Pick what you want. He was on at after 6:30.
State Route 73 near Springville. Traffic slow for about 2 miles just north of, starting north of Route 123. Looks to me like a 5 to 8 minute slowdown there. A crash at East First Street just west of Finley, Old Troy Pike, north of Neatmore Road. The Brand Pike.
Yeah, move it a little more that way towards him. There you go. That's it.
Gotta get the money shot.
You know, I'm just happy to be here.
Hey, look, everybody. It's Ian. Ian James.
I'm ready to be a millionaire, Todd.
Huh?
I'm ready to be a millionaire.
I'll keep working. Keep working on it, bucko. Oh my gosh. My friend Colleen just sent this to me. Cheez-It just dropped their new merchandise. Check out this. This is cool. They don't come in my size, but a Cheez-It soccer jersey. That is sweet.
What? That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll make
Doesn't come in my size.
That's dumb.
I'll get Mary to make it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Just rip off their logo, and maybe they'll come after me with the cease and desist, like
and then you'll have an
Lucky's.
autograph from the CEO.
Yeah.
Of Cheez-It.
Yeah.
Dayton's news
All talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully. Boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Come on now, more margaritas. Come on now, more margaritas.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. For some reason, margaritas sound good tonight for me. It's been a while since I've had margaritas. This is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. If you would be watching the live stream right now, joining me in the studio is Ian James. Not only is he a producer here at WHIO, he is the host of the Evening Edge local music showcase every Saturday night.
The one and only.
I'm not ready for you yet.
Sorry.
I'm not ready for you. No, what I wanted to talk about though first, and this is kind of music related. I just played Green Day, When You Come Around. The intro, that's and I'm a big Green Day fan, love Green Day. Seen them in concert a number of times. Today is the day that and don't call it the Green Day movie, but it is a Green Day associated movie comes out. It's called Nimrods. And this is interesting. You know, instead of doing just like a standard biopic, like here's the story of Green Day and how they became Green Day and their early days of punk rock in the San Francisco area, that whole deal. This is kind of cool. So the story is, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. 3 teenage kids from Kansas City are in a punk band. And one of the brothers convinces them that Green Day wants his band to open for them on New Year's Eve. So these 3 aspiring musicians, rockers, go on an adventure across the United States to get to Los Angeles so they can perform and open for Green Day. Now, I don't know if it's a real gig or if it's just some joke that the brother played on his younger brother, but their misadventures as they travel out west are actually based on incidents that happened with Green Day while they were touring when they were young. So it's not a biopic per se, where it's like, oh, here's this actor playing Billy Joe Armstrong. It's these 3 characters who are going through some of the same craziness that they did, which I think is kind of an interesting twist instead of just doing a boring biopic, which sometimes just suck. But they say at its heart, it's about young outsiders chasing adventure, trying to find their place in the world, and idolizing their musical heroes, and actually members of Green Day. Let's see, that's Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey, and Mike Dirnt. They all appear in the film in some way or another. So that's kind of exciting. Don't you think?
Oh, now you want me to talk. Is this where I speak now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
Okay. So tomorrow night here on the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase, you're going to be hosting the show.
I am.
Which you've told me in the hallway you haven't done any work on this week. So good job there.
Yeah, I know.
So what are we planning on hearing tomorrow night at 7:00 when people tune in and they want to hear local music? Will there be a show, or will it just be 60 minutes of dead air?
There will be a show.
Excellent.
There will be a show.
Yeah.
A round of applause. Yeah, we'll have songs from Comstock Load, Ithaca, who we've played before.
Yep.
Good, big fans of them. Brandon Dews, and then also the guest band for the night, Nuclear Sugar.
Now this is the band that you interview?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Talking to Nuclear Sugar. I I'm actually, I grew up with the drummer's younger sister.
Oh, okay.
And so I used to be in their house all the time while he was playing the drums. So it's cool to see where he's
that's
made that
cool,
into a little career. So it's nice to see him going strong with this band. The fun group of guys.
Kind of there at the beginning, when it was forming, and they were trying to work things out. Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty
real
cool.
Real fun guys.
All right, well, let's get to it here. It is
my boys are ready to go.
The Evening Edge local music showcase. And we still don't have a sponsor for this. I feel like somebody ought to sponsor this. Sponsor the feature here on the show. Sponsor the Saturday night show with Ian. So if you're interested, hit me up. eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. I'll put you in touch with somebody. We're going to be hearing a song tonight by a great local band called American Whale. They've had some great success locally. They're playing tomorrow night at the Yellow Cab Tavern. It's a triple bill, as you say, or as they say. It's American Whale, Age Nowhere, and Midwestern Misses. The show starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. The band members include Simon Fink. He's on vocals and guitar. Mark Sisson, who plays bass and vocals. Jeff Butcher, guitar and vocals, and Ryan Mitchell, drums and percussion. And Ryan's actually the guy who reached out to be on the show. So very cool. He's actually an Edgehead. He listens to the show, and his company's actually been featured on Hot Hat Friday. So that's pretty cool. But they've got this brand new single. This is called Idiot of the Cosmos. And it's really good. I dig it. This is the Evening Edge local music showcase on WHIO.
About the stars in the sky at night. Well, did you ever notice? Did you ever notice the way that they shine so brightly? Did you ever wonder about the stars in the night sky? Did you ever notice the way they shine so bright, so bright? And then they fall from the sky, and then they fall away, and then they fall from the sky. Turn on the old song. Did you ever fall in love when the night was light and young? Turn on the old records, turn on the old music. Turn it up, turn it loud. It's got a backbeat and you just can't lose it. Did you ever fall in love when the night was light and young? Did you ever kiss a goodnight when the stars were bright and the songs were sung? And then they fade away, and then they fade away, and then they fade away. Of the heroes dancing underneath the stars and the sun. You will vanquish your enemies until you are the only one. Amassing a fortune, who could spend it all? Idiot of the cosmos, you turn until you fall. My darling wanderer, you know there are no roads, only those made by your footsteps through the stars as you go. And then you fall from the sky, and then you fall away, and then you fall from the sky. You turn until you fall. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wow, that was great. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is American Whale and Idiot of the Cosmos here on the Evening Edge Local Music Showcase on WHIO. What a great tune. I love that so much. You can find them on Facebook. Just look for American Whale. I linked them on my Facebook page.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Yeah, that was, I would have to say that is probably one of the best that we've played. I mean, we've played a lot of good ones, but that was solid. Have a good weekend, Leslie. Thanks for watching tonight and this week and always. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, wow. Cheez-It Hawaiian shirt. That's funny. I love this bar.
Dayton's only all-news morning show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO. Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
Threat of flooding ramps up again this weekend. Well, the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
You have to admit that he is a lot of fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, I am looking forward to this. September 1st, premiering on Netflix. Brand new documentary. Y'all remember from 2024, the Paris Olympics, the breakdancer Ray Gunn? Her name is Rachel Gunn. And she is the one who had a very unorthodox breakdancing style routine, if you will. And her 3 Olympic break battles is, by the way, that's what they're called, a break battle. She didn't get any points. She got no points. She became a internet sensation. People were putting pictures of her in memes, and it was just honestly, it became probably very, very ugly and relentless for her. And that's what some of this documentary is going to be about. It's called Untold Ray Gun Breaking Badly. It explores the intense backlash, misinformation, and personal impact of becoming an overnight internet celebrity. Wonder if she'll be doing any more breakdancing. Wonder if she's still breakdancing. Maybe just for fun. Not competitively. Just, to relax. Well, that's coming out on Netflix September 1st, so that's something to look forward to, I guess. All right, we'll have a terrific weekend. Hopefully the rain will not be too heavy tomorrow. I'm supposed to go to the Totally Tubular Festival tomorrow night, the Rose Music Center. If you happen to be out there and you see me, please say hello. I'd love to meet the Edgeheads. Have a terrific night. Don't forget, you can get the podcast of the show at eveningedgetodd.com. Talk to you Monday.
Well, that's all, folks.
But if we came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time will be better.
Well, at least he tried.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time, we'll be seeing ya!
All right, everybody. Have a good one. See ya.